It may be the most recognizable brand on the planet, Coca-Cola.
The heritage of this company is equal to none. There's nothing as global as Coca-Cola in the world.
A $67 billion empire, sold in 206 countries, enjoyed in every house. And we mean every house.
I grew up on Coke and Pepsi.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I won't touch Diet Coke and Pepsi because I know it's no good for me, and I don't drink a lot of pop, but I still like a bottle of pop. Tell us about whether or not that's pretty good for your health or it's okay for your health, and unfortunately, I'm afraid you're going to tell me it's not very good for my health.
Well, it's not, but you know, everything in moderation. I'm not here to say don't drink a Coke or a Pepsi or that type of a soft drink. If you have to have one a day, it's not going to kill you. The point is that people don't have one a day. It becomes addictive like a cup of coffee.
Absolutely.
And so the statistics are that within the first 10 minutes that you drink that Coke, 10 teaspoons of sugar hit your system. Okay, that's why we get that rapid high. That's why people drink Coke or those type of drinks, right? All right, within 20 minutes your blood sugar spikes and your liver responds. So the minute we kick that liver into motion, then it bursts insulin. So can you imagine if you are syndrome X, hypoglycemic or diabetic, what it's going to do to you? The liver is screaming, it's bursting with insulin coming out. Then within 40 minutes, the caffeine absorption is totally complete. And so your pupils are dilated the same way as if you had taken some kind of an amphetamine. Your blood pressure rises, your pupils are dilated, and your liver dumps more sugar into the bloodstream to try to overcome that. Okay? Then within 45 minutes, your body increases dopamine production. And the dopamine production stimulates the pleasure centers of your brain, so people feel good, right? They get that natural high. But it's a physically identical response in the body to heroin.
Okay.
So not only are we going to be, that's why we have such an increase in diabetics, because we're so addicted to these soft drinks that have such a high sugar content. And then people will go, I have patients that have said to me, but I buy that nice, and I'm not mentioning any brands, that nice bottle of iced tea that's supposed to be healthy for me because it's green tea. They never read the label. We go back to patient education again. The first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. That's sugar. It's sugar any way you look at it. So not only do you have all of these highs and lows and the liver just screaming, but then within 60 minutes of drinking that, you have a sugar crash. So what do you need? Another drink of the same type to bring you back up again. So you have this constant pendulum that's swinging, and that's just not healthy. Not to mention the fact that you can become diabetic.
तो आज भी हमारे देश में पानी पिलाना एक अच्छा काम माना जाता है, पुण्य का काम माना जाता है। जब भी यहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होती है तो लोग जगह जगह जो है कि पानी वैसे ही बिना पैसा लिए पिलाते हैं। लेकिन ये कितना ख़राब चीज़ है कि एक अमेरिका की कंपनी आकर के हमारे ज़मीन के नीचे का पानी मुफ्त में ले रही है और हम लोगों को 10 रुपये जो है लीटर पानी को पिला रही है।
यहाँ है तो यहाँ पानी की कमी हो रही है। कोको कोला जो फैक्ट्री लगी हुई है तो उसमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पानी मशीन द्वारा मतलब खींच रहे हैं। तो उसके विरोध हम लोग यहाँ लग रहे हैं, उसको बंद कराने के लिए।
कोका कोला कंपनी के खिलाफ यहाँ के किसान, मजदूर, महिला,
Farmers, laborers and women of this area have been agitating against Coca-Cola company. It came into this village in 1995 as Parle Company. Coca-Cola broke this plant from Parle in 1999 and it started its production here.
ने यहाँ पर अपना प्रोडक्शन शुरू किया।
From the time Coca-Cola came here, People of this area are constantly agitating against it. The company says that daily this plant produces 2 to 2.5 lakh liters of Coke, especially in the season. As per the company's statement, to make 1 liter of Coke, the company invests 9 liters of water. If it is true, then 20 to 25 lakh liters of groundwater is pumped out daily from our area. The unique thing is that this company has come from abroad and pumps out millions of liters of our water free of cost. It sells to us the same water for exorbitant prices and thus makes profit of millions of rupees. So the main struggle is for water.
भी चल रही है
सरकार हमसे डरती है
There is a crisis for water today and the water level has depleted tremendously. In this situation, the women suffer most. Women have to worry about the availability of water for cooking, drinking, washing, bathing and also for farming.
ऐसे परिस्थिति में महिला को जो
Apart from the other issues of women, the women are particularly and deeply concerned about this issue of water.
Wastewater and sludge are thrown out by the company in big quantity. The company tried to convince the farmers that the sludge would be useful as fertilizer and that it contained phosphorus, which is good for a better crop. The farmers put the sludge into the farms, but the company did not reveal the fact that the sludge contained cadmium and lead, which are harmful for the crop as well as for the human bodies.
Hoping that they would get employment, villagers gave away their land to the company. But none in the village got employment. When the villagers came to know the truth, they protested against the company, and the company tried to suppress this agitation again and again with the help of the police and the security guards brought on a contract basis from outside the state.
On one side you are protecting an American company, whereas you are drawing salary from the citizens of this country, and when you found our sister alone, you are ill-treating her. You bring and show that written order by which Coca-Cola is given the right to drill the water out of our land.
I can see the police of Mulayam Singh government standing here to protect a foreign company. You would be happy if Mulayam Singh would come to the platform of the people of Mendiganj and announce that he would expel Coca-Cola. To expel WTO may be a dream. It is a demand of the people of Mendiganj that Coca-Cola should quit our land.
The movement took a new turn on 10th May 2003 when around 50 activists held a protest march in front of the company. The police mercilessly beat up the activists. Chanchal Mukherjee of Samajwadi Jan Parishad suffered severe injuries due to the police lathi charge. On the 10th of September, around 800 village women and youth proceeded towards the Coca-Cola plant to hold a peaceful meeting. But the security guards and the police cruelly beat up the activists who had nothing in their hands to protect themselves. Dr. Sandeep Pandey, Nandalal Dagrupani and many village youth were injured. 77 people were imprisoned for 3 days. In spite of the dictatorial behavior of the district administration, the suffering villagers kept up their good spirit.
In Plachimada of Kerala, women have to walk 3 kilometers to collect water. 3 kilometers one way and 3 kilometers back twice a day. And thus they walk 12 kilometers daily for collecting water. If you want such a situation should happen to you and that your people should go to faraway places like Machli Shahar and Badshahpur, then allow this factory to function. If you want the groundwater here to be safe for your use, then uproot this company from here. How many people has the company pushed out of jobs? Those who sell lemon water, sugarcane juice, buttermilk, coconut water, lassi, mango juice, sattu. All such people have been pushed out of their jobs. It is certain that the company has made more people unemployed. These soft drink companies have deprived our people of their land and water.
On the last day of Padayatra, a concluding meeting was held in front of the Pepsi-Cola bottling plant at Satharia. Some local activists brought bottles of Pepsi from a nearby shop which contained fungus. The local SDU examined bottles in front of all and confiscated the bottles containing harmful materials. Besides this, one bottle contained a piece of glass and another bottle had some other unhealthy material in it.
These people are not local residents of Mehendiganj. We are the residents of the villages near the factory. If these people have difficulties with our agitation, why can't they come to our village and speak to us? If anything happens to our rally, it will be the responsibility of the police administration. It is your responsibility to protect us. But while we were having peaceful meeting inside the university, we were publicly abused and ill-treated, but you were watching silently.
Police arrested almost 500 people. Dr. Sandeep Pandey was picked up and pushed into the jeep like an animal. Out of 500, there were 114 women who were injured badly. All of them were sent to the police lines. There was no arrangement for food and water. They were kept hungry for the entire night.